A lot of women that I work with find it really difficult to disagree with someone's point of view, opinion, or decision, and it inevitably goes one of two ways. They either chicken out and say nothing at all, resorting to passive behaviour and just letting it wash over them, or they have a bash at disagreeing but screw it up and end up with a bit of a car crash situation that often brings out the aggressive, or worse, the passive aggressive in them. Sulking, moodiness, the silent treatment, holding a grudge. This is a situation that happens in lots of different circumstances and with different relationships. It can rear its ugly head in a work context with a boss, a stakeholder, a customer, or even a personal setup with a partner, children, friends, or even the mother-in-law. So, the better we can become, the more skilled we can be in being able to disagree assertively, the more likely we will get to the desired outcome. And I guess my first tip this week is in relation to that specific point. What do you want as an outcome? What results are you actually trying to achieve? You may be surprised to hear that many women can't actually answer that question. They don't actually know what they want. They can tell you what they don't want, but that's actually unhelpful and contributes to this type of conversation going downhill rapidly. Sometimes we even engage in a disagreement just because. It's almost a resentment thing and it's pure passive aggressive. So just check in with yourself first about what it is that you actually want. Tip 2 is to use your pause button. This is the ability to create a bit of space between stimulus and response. Without it, we react. That's when we get it wrong, as we end up reacting based on mood, feelings, and circumstance. When we've got the ability to press pause and consider our response, then we're able to respond differently, based on principles, what's important about the way I handle this, and desired results. What is it that I'm trying to achieve here as an outcome? Hence why tip number 1 comes first. Your credibility goes up hugely when you master the capacity to do this. My third and final tip to disagree assertively is to choose your language wisely. Ensure that you're using positive, highly accountable words, and if you can, avoid using the word disagree. Remember, assertiveness is about consideration first before courage, so resist the temptation to go in like a bull in a china shop. Listen first. You never know, you might be enlightened and even change your mind. That's okay. Have the humility to do so if it's the right thing to do. However, my suggestion, if you still wish to disagree, is to follow that listening with a curious mindset. Instead of saying, well, I disagree, respond with something along the lines of, okay, I can see where you're coming from. I've got a bit of a different view that I could share. Is that okay? This approach should ensure that you open up the dialogue and maintain a strong relationship whilst you resolve your differences. It takes tenacity, perseverance, and a good bit of grit to see you through these challenges, but they're all character and capability building in the long run. If you'd like to learn how to handle these types of conversations more effectively and confidently, then I recommend you consider signing up to my 8-week online assertiveness course. The doors are open now for enrolment, and this cohort kicks off on Friday, the 1st of November. You can find all the details here on this link, and if you'd like to discuss whether it would be right for you, then feel free to take advantage of my free 15-minute discovery calls where I can answer your questions and show you how I can help you best. Just message me to book and use the contact form on my website if you'd like to. There are some special bonuses and early bird price offers available this week only, so act fast and book your place now.